What's up guys, Aaron here from aaronsiphonehelp.com. Today we're taking a look at the 2012 iPad mini. This iPad mini does not come with a Retina display, but in my opinion it doesn't make too big a difference. Is the iPad mini the tablet for you? Let's first start off by taking a look at the display and hardware. Now right off the bat I can tell you that I would have liked to have seen a Retina display, but we do have a pixel resolution of 1024 by 768, which is a pixel density of 163 ppi. Now this does come with a fingerprint resistant oleophobic coating as well on top of the display. The iPad mini is going to ship with a dual core A5 processing chip. Now, Apple has opted to keep the 3.5mm headphone jack at the top of the unit. Very nice chrome look to the sides and aluminum look on the back finish to it. We also have the traditional home button as well as the up and down volume rocker, the silent rotation lock. On the bottom of the unit we have a lightning connector and dual stereo speakers. Let's go ahead and get into gaming. Now with the A5 processor processing the GPU here on the iPad mini, I find myself getting up to 10 hours of gameplay, and gameplay looks amazing. As you can see here on the iPad mini, even on strenuous gameplay I was able to get 6, 7, 8 hours of straight solid gameplay. The iPad mini also has a 3-axis gyroscope and accelerometer. Let's go ahead and get into Siri. Now Siri is here on the iPad mini. A lot of people thought that it would not be since it wasn't present on the iPad 2. Siri works just like a breeze here. I did demonstrate the iPad mini versus the iPhone 5 Siri test, and Siri is a great addition to any tablet. Let's go ahead and talk about benchmarks now. I did run benchmarks as well as speed tests. First, let's go ahead and take a look at the benchmarks here. We did get 753. Now here at aaronsiphonehelp.com, we went ahead and ran some speed tests, and we wanted to test the ping, the download, and upload speed. And this isn't really truly a test due to the fact this is only a Wi-Fi capable unit, and that means that I'm truly testing the bandwidth of my Wi-Fi. But we went ahead and ran the test anyway. We immediately came up with a score of 30 on the ping, around 10.5 on the download speed, and just around nearly a megabyte on the upload speed. Let's go ahead and talk about the front-facing camera. Now when it comes to the front-facing camera, we have a 1.2 megapixel shooter as well as a 720p HD video camera. We have face detection as well as tap to control exposure and video geotagging. Now the rear eyesight camera is capable of 5 megapixel photos. It does have autofocus with face detection, backside illumination, with a 5-element lens, a hybrid IR filter with a f2.4 aperture. We have tap to control focus as well as tap to control exposure for both video and still images. And as you can see here by these 5 megapixel rear eyesight photos, the iPad mini's photos come out very nice. They're not overexposed and they do have very nice tones to them. My overall thoughts on the iPad mini. The iPad mini is available in black and slate and white and gray, and you're sure to find a color that's suitable for you. The iPad mini looks like a blown up version of the iPhone 5 or the 5th generation iPod Touch, rather than a shrunk down version of the original iPad, which in my opinion is a good switch. This is also the first time we've seen a product by Apple with stereo speakers. When you're purchasing a tablet, there is certain needs that need to be met, and I think the iPad mini meets those needs. The portability is just perfect for a tablet. 7.9 inches is a beautiful size, and the App Store is second to none, with all of the apps running currently on the full-size iPads running smoothly and beautifully here on the iPad mini. The iPad mini is a little pricey in my opinion. I would have liked to see Apple price the iPad mini around $249, especially since the iPad mini did not ship with a Retina display. I've been using the iPad mini now for roughly a week, and I find myself finding it hard to put down. I take it everywhere, and I don't mind carrying the iPad mini as opposed to carrying a laptop or even a full-size iPad. So how does it stack up against other tablets? And I think its only real competitor could possibly be the Google Nexus 7, and it comes in at a price point at $199, which is a great price, but the Nexus 7 appears to be made cheaper and does not have a 64GB option. The iPad mini also has Siri built in, which of course is a voice assistant built into the OS, not just built into an application that's running on the iPad mini. The iPad mini is capable of AirPlay and Wi-Fi printing. The new mini is 57% thinner than the full-size iPad as well, measuring in at 7.2 millimeters thin and only 0.68 pounds. The iPad mini ships with iOS 6 as well as iCloud. So the big question is the iPad mini worth the money? In my opinion, it is. I would recommend this iPad mini to everyone out there. Before the iPad mini came out, everyone was carrying the full-size iPad, and now the iPad mini is just more portable. The iPad mini is incredibly easy to travel with and portable. You hardly even notice that it's even there. I definitely see where the iPad mini fits into the tablet market, and I do recommend this iPad mini to everyone, giving the iPad mini a 8 out of 10. Now before we head out of here, guys, I just want to give you guys a heads up on some of my videos I did create here about the iPad mini. I'll go ahead and run them here for you in front of you. I'm also going to drop links down in the description to every video that I talked about here today, and all the videos that I'm showing you right now, to the cases, as well as the demonstrations and unboxings that I did here on the iPad mini, all the way down to the iPhone 5 and iPad mini jailbreak. So if you guys are interested, follow the links down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like and a favorite. It does help support the channel. Leave a comment down in the comments section, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the iPad mini, and what are your opinions and thoughts on the tablet market. Does this iPad mini fit in exactly where it should be? Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. I will leave an annotation here so you can do that. And thanks for tuning in. As always, guys, I appreciate your viewership. Catch you on the next video.